Hey Zinesters! Welcome back to another episode of Zine Reviews on the Cat Moth Crow channel. Today I'd like to share some Perzines with you, so sit back, relax, and get ready to learn about some great zines. Perzine is a genre used to describe any zine that focuses on personal storytelling, experiences, or observations. Some are like little memoirs, or pages stolen from diaries. Others are full of lists and banter and inside jokes. I wrote about why I love them in the introduction to my zine, Tell Your Own Story, a little workbook full of prompts for creating your own Perzines. I wrote that Perzines show us real people, real lives, true stories. They're more than just memoirs. A good Perzine keeps you company, your friend by proxy, your mirror, your postcard from the past and future. Perzines bleed. By writing about our own lives, we are better able to understand our own experiences. And by reading the stories of others, we find community. To me, Perzines will always be my bread and butter, my very favorite of all the various forms a zine can take, the foundation that my passion is built on. So I'm so excited to share these titles with you today, and I hope that you check out these zines and that they resonate with you. Let's start with My Aim is True by Carrie Colpitts. I first picked up Carrie's zines because they look so cool. They have a way of using different paper stocks, binding techniques, and cutouts that really make their zines feel sort of textural. This tangibility lends a certain warmth to their zines that is mirrored in their writing. So many issues of My Aim is True feel like a good heart-to-heart conversation with a close friend about self-acceptance, discovery, and exploration. Carrie explores their own blossoming thoughts and feelings about gender and sexuality in a way that is really relatable. It's a little messy, but it's from the heart. Issues of My Aim is True remind me that not fitting a societal idea or norm is in itself a power. A reminder to be so much more than what is expected of you in a world that just wants to keep you small. Now let's talk about A Light That Never Goes Out, a collaborative Perzine by Jonas and Julia F. Both are storied zinesters in their own right. Julia runs the goth distro Crapendemic, has put out a ton of zines, and is the writer of the bestseller Every Thug is a Lady, while Jonas is behind the titles Fixer Eraser, Lullaby for the Drowned, and the book The Greatest Most Traveling Circus. If you read their solo work, then you won't be surprised at all that the combo of the two of them together is powerful. This Perzine takes the form of two letters, one from Julia and one from Jonas, writing to each other about existentialism, dread, nothingness, mortality, and their fears involving suicidal ideation, loss, and an upcoming surgery. This is a zine about ghosts, a zine that is so damn heavy with emotion, but also has that winking, witty, coping mechanism humor that I feel like both Jonas and Julia are known for. And as much as the zine feels heavy and dark, at its core I think this is a zine about survival. A reminder that we're not alone. We're still alive through all of this together, and our connections to each other will help keep us afloat through the tempest and the dark days ahead. Next up is Telegram by Maranda Elizabeth. A prolific writer, Maranda has published over 40 issues of this zine, and the first decade's worth of work has been collected into this beautiful amethyst-colored book by Mend My Dress Press. Their writing is full of everyday magic and examinations of both the self and systems. Many of their zines discuss mental health, gender, introversion, poverty, accessibility, the writer's life, home, and comfort. Issues of Telegram are both heartfelt and informative, and I love the way that Maranda uses questions to expand on an idea and really get to the root of what they are trying to say. They often examine dualities, and their work feels prismatic. In Telegram number 32, Maranda writes that maybe vulnerability transforms everything, and that right there is at the heart of why I love their zines, and Perzines in general. Vulnerability is a form of magic. It opens up new possibilities, and by putting ourselves out there on the page, we let more in and allow ourselves the opportunity to experience more. We open up new doors to new realms for ourselves, transforming our lives from what they are to what we've always wondered that they could be, writing our stories with ourselves at the center of the narrative, not just in the fringes or in the background. Perzines remind me that possibilities are endless, that when we tell our own story, we can transform ourselves and others. Perzines are prayers, they are wishes, they are spells. Perzines save lives and open doors to new ones. Perzines blossom, they build bridges and burn them down, they are ghosts. Perzines remind us that when we share our stories with the world, we'll never be alone, and a part of us will never truly die. I hope you pick up some copies of these zines and that you see yourself in these words. And I really truly hope that you try writing a Perzine of your own, so you can experience this form of magic for yourself. Take care, Zinester. Keep on writing and keep on reading.